James Gunn has finally revealed some of the projects that are gonna come in the chapter 1 of the DCU, which is called Gods and Monsters. All these projects they consist of movies and TV shows. And I don't know how I would react to them because some of them are still from the old DCEU and most of them are from the new James Gunn DCU. And he's of course not announced all of the projects because obviously he's gonna wait for this year's Comic Con, or maybe next year they will give us more projects. But these are around 8 to 10 projects that he's announced, and I'll break them all down for all of you. All right. So there are around 4 movies that James Gunn has announced. Uh, One of the biggest movies that is coming out in James Gunn DCU is called Superman Legacy. Okay, this movie will feature a new Superman. They're gonna cast a younger actor to play Superman, and this is probably the theme going around in the DCU. They're gonna probably cast a lot of young actors. So we're gonna see a new Superman, a new actor, and the story will take place in Metropolis. Superman is probably gonna be working in the Daily Planet. Superman is probably gonna be working in the Daily Planet. It's gonna show a Metropolis where other superheroes will be around. Clark will have been Superman for a long time now. Of course, he's gonna be a younger version of the character. It will not be an origin story. So we're gonna see him probably battle his inner Kryptonian self and his human self as well. So this is something that will follow during the Superman movie. Yes, James Gunn is in the middle of writing the Superman movie, and we still don't know who's gonna direct the movie. Of course, he still has to finish the script. Once he finishes the script, they're gonna announce the new actor who will play the new Superman. Now let's talk about Batman. So firstly, they are rebooting Batman, but it is a bit confusing, especially for the normal fans who don't know much about comic book movies. Okay, let me tell you. So there is gonna be, by the way, first of all, the Superman movie is gonna take place in 2025, July 2025. Now James Gunn is also entering a Batman movie for his DCU. It's gonna be called Brave and the Bold. Okay, and this Batman movie is gonna feature, of course, Bruce Wayne as Batman, and it's gonna feature Damian Wayne as Robin. By the way, Damian Wayne is the son of Bruce Wayne. Most of the people out there, they don't know that Bruce Wayne, Batman, actually has a son. So his son Damian Wayne is gonna play Robin, which is really exciting. By the way, this is straight from the comics. Damian Wayne is actually the son of Talia al Ghul, so that's of course his mother, and he's basically an assassin. So I probably the story is gonna be Batman showing him that because Talia is an assassin and Damian Wayne, he's a young assassin as well. He kills people. He has no remorse for them. So you can see how the story will play out. And yeah, it's gonna be a light-hearted movie. It's not gonna be like the old Batman movies, which are usually dark and they are pretty dark themed. This is gonna be a light-hearted movie, and we're also gonna see the Bat family show up in the movie, which could have the Bat family could have Nightwing, other Robins, Batwoman, all of them. Still, nothing is revealed about this movie. No casting announcement yet. Now, this is the confusing part, guys. There's gonna be another Batman movie called The Batman Part 2, which will come out in 2025. Now, this is Matt Reeves, the Batman, which will star Robert Pattinson, which will continue the story of the Batman movies. So, this is gonna be called DC Elseworlds. Similar, Joker 2 is also gonna be a DC Elseworlds movie. These movies are not gonna take place in the DCU, it's an Elseworld movie. It's gonna take place in an alternate timeline on a different Earth, okay? Multiverse, okay? That's what's gonna happen. But the Superman Legacy movie and the Batman movie, which is called Brave and the Bold, which will have a new Batman and a new Robin, Damian Wayne's Robin. This is all taking place in the new DCU. There is also a Supergirl movie coming out, which is called Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Now, the only details that were revealed about this movie is that Supergirl, it's gonna be a grittier version of Supergirl. By the way, she's gonna be born on one of the pieces of Krypton, and she's gonna see everyone that she knew around her die. And then I think when she comes to her, she's gonna be like an angrier version of Supergirl, someone that we are not used to, which is good, by the way, a change. So Superman is gonna be different. We're gonna get a younger version. Batman is gonna be different. We're gonna see Batman, mentor his son as the new Robin, and it's gonna be a light-hearted version of Batman. We are gonna get a darker version of Batman with Robert Pattinson's the Batman, which will be a totally different universe. So I just hope everyone's not getting confused with all of this. And we're gonna get Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which is also set in the DCU. There is a Swamp Thing movie coming out. This is gonna follow one of the supernatural elements into the DCU. And there is another movie coming out which is called The Authority. I don't know if you guys have seen The Boys. So the authority will be similar to The Boys. It will feature an evil version of the Justice League. So this is actually going to be very exciting, and James Gunn is actually very excited talking about this movie. Some of the DCU TV shows that are coming out are Lanterns, which will feature both the Green Lanterns, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. It's gonna be like a buddy cop movie. They're gonna be like space cops. They're gonna like do an investigation which will revolve around Earth and maybe even space. It's gonna be kind of like True Detective. We're getting a Wonder Woman based movie called Paradise Lost. Okay, this is basically a prequel movie. It's gonna be set in the Amazon area of the Wonder Woman. Diana will not be born yet, but it's gonna be kind of like Game of Thrones. This is what I have right now so far on this. All right. Another TV show called Waller will be coming out. Now, this is where everything gets confusing. Waller will have the same characters of Peacemaker. Waller will have the same characters from Peacemaker. So, I understand that they don't want to recast Amanda Waller. I mean, Viola Davis has done amazing job with Amanda Waller. But what I don't seem to understand is all the same characters from Peacemaker and Suicide Squad will be in Waller. And if that continues the same story of Amanda Waller from the old DCEU, then what's going on? I don't know. James Gunn is not confirming things about who's staying, who's leaving. Is this gonna be a total reboot? Dave Bautista came out earlier and said that James Gunn is gonna totally reboot the DCU. But then we get a show like Waller, which is like direct continuation from Peacemaker. So I'm still not sure about this. We're getting a Booster Gold series. Booster Gold is actually a very really anticipated series that people want to see. Many fans want to see this guy come out on the big screen. Basically, it's gonna be a series, and this guy will like come from the future. He's gonna be a loser, and he's gonna come to our timeline, and he's gonna like act like he's a superhero or something. That's what I have on Booster Gold so far. And there is also a Creature Commando series which James Gunn is writing. This is gonna be an animated series. It's gonna have supernatural elements to it. So I mean, whatever I've breaking down, all this is gonna come. James Gunn did mention that The Flash will be one of the greatest superhero movies ever made. And the one good thing that I like about the Flash movie is that it's gonna reboot the DCEU into the DCU, and that's what we all wanted, and that's what James Gunn is saying. And they all keep on saying about the Flash movie that this is gonna be the greatest superhero movie of all time. They're comparing it to the old Dark Knight movies. Let's wait for it to come out. It's obviously going to reboot everything. I think the Flash is gonna change the timeline. And Michael Keaton's Batman, probably even Ben Affleck's Batman. I don't know if Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman will be there, but so much is gonna happen. They're actually, reshooting some parts of the movie, so things could actually change. But there is a lot of hype regarding the Flash movie. And on top of that, yes, we're getting Shazam, we're getting Blue Beetle this year, we're also getting Aquaman this year, and now there's a report that is saying by James Gunn that Aquaman will take place after the Flash, and it will take place in the new DCU. I don't know what they're gonna do. Will it continue? Will it continue? Will the story continue from Aquaman 1, or will like whatever happens in the Flash, like change everything, and Jason Momoa's Aquaman will be in a totally new DCU, and he will not remember everything that happened before, like when he was with the Justice League and they stopped Stephen Wolf. I don't know how they're gonna do everything, but as of now, Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, only a few projects like the ones I've told you have been announced. For sure, there is gonna be more projects, and then the timelines and when the projects will come out, it will all be made aware of course, in the future. As of now, of course, James Gunn and Peter Safran just wanted us to have an idea of what they're doing and what's coming out. It's gonna be a 10-year plan, and one by one, like probably Comic Con this year or next year, we're gonna see more of Chapter 1 be revealed. I don't know if I should be happy or if I should be sad. I'm still not sure what he's doing. I wish, he would have been more clear. But I don't know. I just have faith because, James Gunn is really good with characters. You saw what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. He made us care for all these characters which people didn't knew anything about. So if he's bringing all these new characters in the DC, I think we should give him a chance, and maybe in the future everything will be explained. Which character is staying, which character is not staying. So let's wait and find out, guys. I am kind of excited, and at the same time I still have so many questions, but I'm sure we're gonna get all the answers real soon. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for more videos.